We got Akai. Ooh. Looks like a Assassination Rogue, as per usual. We got Dead still playing Marksman. He asked me which spec he should play. It's gonna be MML, Lindrone. Oh, okay, so they actually have the order too. It's gonna be Lindrone. What's up, fam? Prox coming back in, and Pelchar didn't even get to play last time. Versus ADDONS, Dalaran again, Lincoln, Tasty, who's going up first, and Zakati. It's gonna be Tasty up first versus Prox, knocking that Feral Kitty back out. It's gonna be interesting how Feral is with that 7% buff. I thought Feral's were already pretty good. Going for healing surges while he's got it. Prox is gonna go for a full reset. Tasty's getting all his pets out. Maybe he can get a does land a lightning lasso onto Prox, and the pets are gonna be walking up. The Ellies are gonna be starting to make their way over there. That Greater Fire Ellie needs to get more offensive, man. He just needs to go and just start auto attacking Prox or something. No, he's actually just a caster at, isn't he? Tasty's trying to get himself a big Stormkeeper, trying not to get kicked by the Feral. It looks like he just like every time he's trying just to not get kicked by the Feral, he's just like wasting a cast every time. So it's like a really mind game going on. Prox is gonna get a bash into Tasty and is gonna bail out of there ASAP. Gonna go for as much healing while he can. Maybe catch a reset. Wants to get some damage onto Tasty though, but doesn't want to take too much damage in the long process of it. Does force out a racial out of Tasty. Does force out wall out of Tasty. So that's actually a lot of cooldowns coming out. Tasty does have some big damage available. Wants to go for some big lightning bolts. It looks like his right hand is just filled with lightning. Is going to get a few zaps into Prox, and he's going to just swap into bear form as it happens. And then lightning lasso is actually going to do a lot of damage. Even if he's in bear form, that's percentage damage, man. You can't stop it. Freezing Prox out in the open. Prox is going to get himself a few hots. And I think Tasty is going to purge him really quick while he got it. That's a good opportunity for Prox to get some bleeds established onto Tasty to turn this duel around. Tasty's trying to get a healing surge without getting kicked, and I think Prox is going to bash him. He's going to go and finish off the healing surge. It's going to be a big old bite out of Prox into Incarnation. That's going to be some big damage coming in with that back-to-back stuns. It's going to be full stun by Tasty. Prox is shrinking in that. Going to get hit with a root and capacitor totem. Maybe the capacitor totem will range him. No! Outrange the capacitor totem. Tasty just wants to kite around Prox the best possible. Big old bites coming out regardless. Won't have a kick available for a bit. That's going to be Tasty getting some damage in. He's going to go for a full Stormkeeper onto Prox. Going to get a few zaps while he's in kitty form. Tasty found himself at about half health. Wall coming out very, very soon. Getting hit with a maim, so I don't think Tasty will have anything here. Can he stun? Oh no, he's getting hit with a big old bite by Prox. And that was it. ADDONS is trying to end the duel right now. Trying to get the trees up and running. The Broccoli Boys are attacking. What is this? Broccoli Boys in PvP? Wait, is this a real thing? I mean, they do a lot of damage in PvE, apparently, for bosses. Gonna get a big orbital cannon rolling. Prox is gonna get himself some hots. Bash coming in onto ADDONS as he has Incarnation up and running. That's gonna be a lot of damage wasted. A lot of potential wasted for ADDONS. That's a lot of your burst, my guy. Barskin is up. Gonna get regrowth. What was that skull bash? He didn't even move. He basically just got a ranged interrupt. He didn't even charge in. That was the weirdest thing ever. And it looks like ADDONS is going to go down, trying to get a regrowth in the end, trying to knock Prox away. It looks like a big old bite is going to end him in a bit. Still somehow hanging in, but like honestly with those bleeds, like he is just dumb. What was that skull bash? What was that? What's it called down in lightning lasso? It's like 30 seconds. Pretty sure it's like 30. Prox is going to catch himself a full reset. Who's up next? It's going to be Zakati. Zakati is going to be the one man who needs to end the fellow right now, if possible. He needs to end them. Can do the devil best. Yeah, you're good, ADDONS. You're good, man. Don't worry about it, dude. Alright? You gave it a good old try, dude. A good college try. Prox is going to get himself thorned up. Zakati is just not going to hit him. He's going to let the dots roll. Going to pull his pet back even. And Prox is just going to build the calm points off of the pet unless Zakati just dismisses it. What was that Azeroth water effect, dude? Like, it's just like, it's like green light, red light. Just it's not sure if it was to go. Zakati needs to get some big damage in. That's going to be bear form for Prox though, and that's going to be Zakati getting some damage out. Going to be able to get a big apocalypse up and running. Prox is just trying to get the hell out of there. All those undeads are just unable to get damage onto Prox, and now they're able to connect finally. So for Zakati, this is going to be a pretty good opportunity to maybe get a bunch of necrotic stack onto Prox and seal all that healing. He's going to absorb all of it while coming out for procs. Just wants to go for some big damage. There's going to be big defenses out of Zakati as well with that Lichborn. AMS coming out as Thorns are out there. Gonna get a grip on that Druid just to keep him in combat, just to keep him up close. Thorns are still there. Big heals coming out for Zakati though. Huge heals coming out. Bash comes in, trinkets out of it instantly. Needs to turn this around on the Feral. He's trying to go for that Necrotic Strike spam. Is that going to be putting Prox in a bad situation? Getting gripped out in the middle. Going to go for a huge heal, but it's not actually going to heal him. It's just going to kind of stop the Necrotics at best. And Zakati needs to find a way to deal with this Feral soon, because this Feral's damage right now, 7% buffed, and Prox was still doing good damage prior to this dude. 1v5ing people left and right. It's just going to put Zakati in a bad spot. Dampening coming in at 1%. So maybe Zakati will be able to use this to his advantage, maybe. But I very, very much doubt it. Zakati's just trying to pummel him, man. He's just trying to outplay him as best as possible. Thorns are coming out, so Prox is going to go for some damage himself. Zakati is going to pop his own huge heal, though, and get a bunch of death strikes back to back while he has it. Buffing up the pet, even. He needs to get a grip on the DK or on the Druid. No, not going to happen. Resummoning his pet altogether. Does burn a death pack, though. So at least he's going to have a fair amount of health to start with. Maybe he'll be able to get the Feral out. Maybe not. Nope, both of them diss on each other. Trinket out of Zakati. Needs to get a setup going, man. Sitting at about half health. It's not looking good for him. 10% dampening. Not a lot of ways he can just heal himself anymore. Except for big Necrotics. She is going for huge Necrotics back to back. Prox does have a wall available though. Those Necrotics are going to prevent Prox from healing at worst. But that's really about it. I don't think it really is enough to maybe turn around. Big AMS coming in onto the Thorns. As Zakati is just waiting for that cooldown so he can just keep offensive pressure through the Thorns. But Prox is going to be able to get away. Might even be able to catch himself a full restealth. And if he gets any full reheals, this would be rough. Even though the Azeroth trade thing still ends up hitting him. Like, didn't even matter. Zakati, maybe does he have Lichborn though? Getting stunned up by Prox. It's a big old dots. Just stun onto Prox. Shrink coming out for the boy. It's going to be a grip onto the Druid. So Scotty's trying to get some damage in, but Prox is just literally running away, man. He's not doing anything with it. He's like, nah, not happening. Bash comes in as Apocalypse hits. And Prox is just going to drop down away from all the pets, making sure his health is staying as high as possible. While Zakati is still chilling at about half health. Just can't quite get the Feral down. Not enough, I guess, pressure overall. Can Zakati make a comeback here at all? Does pick up the eyes in case the Feral does go for a reself. Looks like his pet is dead. Needs to resummon that. Redonning the kitty cat. Stun coming in. Prox is going to trinket out of it and get offensive. Wall and heal coming up very, very soon. That's an AMS perfectly on those Thorns. Has the pedal beefed up, running over there. Lichborn coming out so you can get a lot of offensive pressure and a lot of damage out. Might even want to go stack it for that Necrotic. And Zakati is actually doing fairly well on health. Does get another yoink onto the kitty cat. And as soon as the Lichborn is down, he's just sprinting right after the Druid. Gonna pop it to Bear. Gonna pop it to Cat. Just trying to kind of recover. At 33% dampening, this is where the healing is gonna start to hurt. Little by little, especially for Prox. But whatever healing Zakati has too, it's just going to be a little bit rough. These guys are hanging in there for a while though. They've just been tussling out for quite a bit though. This is like the most healing out of a Feral Druid versus the unkillable Death Knight. This is literally exactly what this duel is, dude. I have my title for the video now too. Thanks, boys. Thorns coming out and Prox wants to get offensive with those. Zakati is going to get a stun before Prox dips behind the pillar. That's going to be Zakati getting himself big old death strikes back to back. Chicken coming up in a bit. Probably Lichborn coming up soon. Did get a bunch of Necros too. So whatever hots that Prox has is going to be absorbed. Does catch a resell though. No dots, I guess, in this guy, huh? Wow. Zakati is going to go pick up maybe the other eye. Nope, neither of the eyes are available. That's going to be Prox getting back in this. Trinket instantly for Zakati. Does get the pedal beefed up and ready to go. Big Apocalypse, gripping the Feral back in there. Does have AMS rolling, but those Thorns did not come out for Prox. So now if he wants to go for Thorns, it actually would do a lot of damage back to Zakati. Does go for Thorns, wants to go for some damage. Those Necrotics are doing a lot of pressure though. This actually puts Prox in a bad spot. Stun coming out. Does Zakati have enough health and enough mobility to end this? Is continuing to get the Necrotics rolling, and Prox is swapping for Bear and for them back. Zakati is bleeding out. Both of them are just dotted up, and Zakati ends up taking out the Feral Druid in the end of it all. Barely with any health left. Running back to his pillar, does get a big old grip on the Red Valley, does get a heal off of him. Shield of Vengeance coming out, 45% dampening. This is going to be a little bit rough. Full Hodge onto Zakati. Does he have Lichborn for this one? Looks like Zakati might go down here, and everybody on the line is bailing out, man. So guys, if I could ask you guys not to bail, even if you lost a duel or not, just stay in. It makes it that much harder for me to figure out who is who. Because I want to see the end game results, man, of who did the most damage and whatnot. It's gonna be Deader getting some damage, some beef with Lindrone as he's popping wings and trying to get some damage on zone. Bubble coming out, and Deader needs to get out of there. Wait out the bubble. Does decide to cloak and sprint away. Is the pally gonna chase after him? Doesn't look like it. Just gonna go for a few flash of lights. Deader is gonna find himself a reset. 46% dampening doesn't really stop a paladin from being able to re-heal at least. Sap comes in to prevent any more healing. It's going to be Deader and Lincoln on the Alliance, and the Horde still has Lindrone, Dead, Ikyle, and Pelter. So that's going to be a lot, man. Can what looks like I want to say Beastmaster Hunter? Maybe Beastmaster Hunter and an Assassination will beat the rest of them. This is going to be full bop coming out of the Pala with advantage for Deader. It's going to be Lindrone getting full re-heals while Deader just doesn't have any kind of healing whatsoever. Shadow Step, Sap onto Lindrone. That's going to be it, man. Fear's pretty good on 1v1s. If you duel someone like Stanbot, you have trouble. Stanbot? Who's that? Who's that, boys? Julian gonna lose when he dies of old age? I guess so. Trinket coming out on Lindrone. It could be anyone's game. Can Lindrone live long enough to take out Deader? No, Deader is gonna stab him right in the spine and eliminate the competition. Gonna run away all the way back to his side of the pillar. Or his side of the spawn. He's gonna stealth up. Dead is gonna be up next as the MM. Does get a flare, almost catches Deader. Does pick up the eyes. Oh, it has that execute available, and aim shot does eliminate him right then and there. There's gonna be Lincoln coming in next. Does get a dot onto Dead. Dead has to fight against his own personal enemy. There's gonna be a freezing trap onto Lincoln. Very well done for his Dead. Does try to go for a sniper shot, but Lincoln is up in his face. Dead try to get him on a knockback. Not gonna happen though. And Dead needs to go for a big old defensive rapid fire to follow. Does have an aim shot proc available. Is going to cash in on that. Needs to go for them arcane shots whenever possible. That pet is doing a lot of damage though for Lincoln. That's going to be a freezing trap that Dead slams onto actually. Oh my god, that's going to be into a turtle shell. Both of these guys are just turtles that made it to the water. Lincoln busting out of his. Freezing trap onto him. Does go for a feign death. No, actual dead. Not a feign death, actual death. Lincoln is going to take him out. Good duel though, Dead. Good duel. That's hard, man. As a marksman, I feel like at this point, like if a melee gets on you, I feel like it's actually wood just to cast in their face. It's exactly the same thing I do whenever I play marksman. Like if a melee gets on me, I just stop casting. But you're not a spellcaster. You know what I mean? You're not really a spellcaster. So technically, why shouldn't you be able to just cast at them? You know what I mean? Gonna be a Garrote onto Lincoln as he gets the rogue out of stealth, out in the open. I'm gonna see if Akyle can do anything here. 78% dampening. This game is a dampener. What the hell was that? That was the weirdest shadow step ever. He's just lagging all over the place. We're gonna follow Lincoln just so our eyes don't go everywhere. Stun coming onto Akyle, who's dropping lower and lower in health. Hasn't popped Vendetta or anything. Actually, I think he'd end up juking himself off of the map. He's literally all over the place. This guy's Flash. Whoa, let's go. Literally Nightcrawler from the X-Men. Somehow he breaks out of that trap regardless, and that's gonna be Lincoln going down in the long run. Yeah, Lincoln actually did go down. Oh my god. I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, boys. Let's get another one going, yeah? Let's get another one going. What up, Trion? How you doing, my man? Lag step? Dude, that was just all over the place. You're just going everywhere.